Hello, YouTube family. I'm Patty Jackson. I'm back. Took some time off to enjoy the holiday, take a couple of naps. I'm your auntie of pop culture. I love to say it's not cute not know it. Now we're going to know. We got to start off with a hug. How was your holiday? Was it nice? Was it stressful? Did you get things done? Were you able to rest? Did people get on your nerves? You know, holidays are funny because they're like a hodgepodge of every little thing that could go on. But I hope that you and yours had a great holiday. Looking down at the end of the year, 2024 will be here in just a few days. I hope that you had a great holiday. The Color Purple, a movie that cost $95 million to make. And so far, because the total will change tomorrow, has taken in over $25 million. I know I was quite annoyed when some reviewer was like, let's see if it makes the money back. And I was like, really? Yes, it is, because there are people who are coming out to support this movie. Now, I know there are people who say, I ain't seen it yet, Patty. Don't start talking about it. Leave me your comments and tell me what you thought. Which performance stood out? Was it Fantasia? Was it Danielle Brooks? Was it Taraji? We're surprised at the Mr. character and how he was portrayed, because the actor, Coleman Domingo, said he wanted to put some humanity into the character of Mr., which is hard because Mr. was such this brutal character based on the movie. Now this movie is more based on the Broadway musical. So there is, of course there's dancing and of course there's singing, but let me know what you think. Bishop T.D. Jakes ain't out here playing with people. He's got copyright suits and lawsuits going on. He mentioned this scandal that he allegedly had taken part in, and he was like, y'all not gonna slander my name. And I know one thing, you can't be out here playing with God's children. But when they panned the camera, there were many empty seats. It's going to be interesting. I know that the bishop has said we're going to clear my name out of all of this foolishness, because they have built a dynasty, and he has passed the torch on to his daughter Sarah, who is an amazing speaker and preacher. How this turns out, but the bishop is going out kicking and screaming, and he is letting everybody know, you will not slander my name. I hate stunts. I always say that. I say I hate stunts. A lot of people are just doing stuff for publicity. Cardi B and Offset, I think it's a stunt. They spent Christmas together, and they got kids. They got young kids. But the drama that's played out, the crying on social media, stop. Because if y'all get back together this time, people are just going to tune you out. They're just going to tune you out. Because they're both doing dueling New Year's Eve parties at the same exact place. People don't like stunts, and people get tired of stunts, and they will tune you out. Actress, singer, Halle Bailey, who's in Color Purple, she's amazing in it. Did she have a baby over the holidays, and did she jump right back on social media? She's a small framed woman, and if she did have a baby, I have no idea why she would be so quiet about it. She's dating the rapper DDG, and if they are parents and are keeping it secret, I don't know. I don't know why. Another one, I hate stunts. Amy Robach and TJ Holmes, I've spared you guys. I ain't been talking about them. They got a new podcast. And now people are like, are they going to break up? Because he says he needs a break. Every at least 2 days, he's got to be away. Number one, he's probably got to spend time with his children. Number two, she'd be grabbing him and clinging him. He's probably tired. Men don't like to be smothered. I guess it's a natural thing where you don't want to be smothered, but I think that happens when you're young or when you're a teenager. She smothers him. I think it's all a publicity stunt to get them to listen to the podcast. I really do, because I just don't think that they're that interesting enough of a couple to want to be like, they about to break up. I think it's a stunt. I do. I really, really, really think it is a stunt. Can we get back to Cardi B? Not a stunt, but Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve is taking place New Year's Eve, and Cardi B has been added to the lineup, as well as LL Cool J, Ryan Seacrest hosted. I'm going to tell you why I'm glad, because I didn't know none of the people that were on there. They were said, and the musical guests included, and I was like, at least last year they had like New Edition, Mickey Worldwide. I said, I don't know none of these people. But now that they've added LL Cool J and the Cardi B, I could say, I know who's going to be doing this. I really respect the fact that Ryan Seacrest keeps that name, Dick Clark, New Year's Rockin' Eve, in the title, because that is something. And Dick Clark was a legendary TV personality, and he started that. And with Ryan picking up the torch and taking it over, that he keeps that name in there. Let's get to the Golden Bachelor. If you could tell, I'm hitting y'all with stuff I've not talked about in a few days. But the wedding with Mr. Gary and Teresa is next week, and they said she didn't want to sign a prenup. I don't care if you're a man or a woman. Prenups are essential. They said prenup takes the love out. Well, what's love got to do with it if you broke up? You break up, you leave your heart broken. Sign this prenup, because people can change on you. Just like that. 50 Cent says he would like to offer Taraji P. Henson some work. He would like to work with her, create something for her. Last week, she was trending because she talked about how Hollywood hasn't been really good to her in terms of pay. And what happened to Cookie and Life After Cookie, because she was supposed to get a spinoff deal and everything just got crazy, and she fired her whole entire team. Well, 50 Cent stepping up to the plate. Would he develop a show specifically for her? I see Taraji P. Henson doing the streaming. Look at Kerry Washington. She proved there was life after Scandal. And she's got that Hulu show with Delroy Lindo. But she's doing things on the streaming. I hope that the same thing happens for Taraji. Tonight, Kennedy Center Honors. This is one of the highest honors that you could get. And it's airing on CBS and Paramount Plus. Dionne Warwick. I know, for all my clowning and fake cigarettes and, she had to cuss me out a few years ago. But I love her. And wait, she loves me. She told me that this year. Dionne Warwick, and you got to watch the documentary to appreciate it. She has had an incredible career from the 60s on down, the 80s with Solid Gold, and just hit after hit after hit. She is deserving of this honor, as well as Barry Gibb from the Bee Gees. Yes, the Bee Gees fame. He is being honored as well tonight. I think he's the only surviving member of the Bee Gees. You've got actor Billy Crystal. A lot of people think he just became famous from When Harry Met Sally, but no. He played this openly gay character on the 70s show called Soap, which spawned Benson. The shows back then, they would give you like spin-offs. So he is being honored, and all the many times that he hosted the Academy Awards. You've got Queen Latifah. We're celebrating this year the 50th anniversary of hip-hop, but you think of the last 30 years of Queen Latifah, a woman who rapped about unity and respect for women. She's an Oscar nominee. Remember, she was in the movie Chicago. She's been a daytime talk show host. She had that show Living Single, one of the best shows on TV. She's done so much, producing other artists, and just now she's starring in The Equalizer. An incredible career when you think about Queen Latifah. She's one of the honorees. The opera star, Renee Fleming, with that beautiful soprano voice. You've got, I think I mentioned everybody because it's five, but Gloria Estefan, who was a Kennedy Center honoree in 2017, she is going to be hosting tonight, and it is quite an honor. And just looking at those careers, incredible. Dave Chappelle is returning to Netflix. The Dreamer is the name of the new special, and it's going to start streaming on New Year's Eve. I think I caught up everything. Color Purple. Your thoughts? Your thoughts? Did you like it? Were you surprised? Was it different? Who stood out for you? For me, it was Daniel Brooks. But I loved Fantasia and Taraji and Coleman and Corey Hawkins. This is more based on the Broadway musical than the original book. One thing that was trending, they said the relationship between Miss Celie and Suge, and people that are surprised about it. I was like, you didn't read the book? Something you got to do your research on. But there were some outstanding performances in The Color Purple. And as we get more information about how much it's been like bringing in and stuff like that, but I want your thoughts before someone says, I ain't seen it yet. You're spoiling the movie. I ain't seen it yet. Y'all gotten to the end of the week to see this movie because I really want to. But please, please leave your comments. I missed you guys. Miss keeping in touch. It's like a slow week because of the holidays. I walked around yesterday and I thought I had to go to work. I thought it was Sunday. I thought I had to go to work. And I was like, what? I gotta go. I gotta work. And it dawned on me, this ain't Sunday night. What are you doing? Go sit back down in that chair. So it's the week of. A lot of people are just in a flurry about what day is this? What day is this? It's not cute not knowing. And now you know. Thank you for joining me. Subscribe to the channel. Give us a like, thumbs up, and leave your comment. I really want to know what you thought about The Color Purple. It's not cute not knowing, and now we know. I'm Patty Jackson. I'm your auntie of pop culture.